Lights, camera, review.
The Idea of You is a 2024 film based on Robbine Lee's 2017 novel. Solene, a divorced mom, begins an unexpected relationship with 24-year-old Hayes Campbell, the lead singer of August Moon, a popular boy band. The relationship causes an uproar among fans and Solene's family. The Idea of You presents romance themes that we've seen across several movies, especially storylines that include age gap relationships. Surprisingly, I enjoyed this film more than I thought I would. Find relationships that make sense, and think about how they'll impact you. The right actors were paired together. Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Gallatin's electric chemistry lit up the film. The pair had so much fun together, making this relationship feel real. While the characters conversed about their desires and problems, I began to understand why they were drawn to each other. They're seeing the parts that others have ignored. You could tell how this relationship impacted Solene and Hayes as they went from dull and rigid to excited and lively. Hathaway has already conquered a remarkable career, and her performance here attests to that. She delivers an astounding monologue about her character's downfall with love. As for Gallatin, I just watched him in the comical movie Bottoms. He can pull off comedy and drama very well. If his performance with Hathaway says one thing, he is going far as an actor. I was uncertain about Hayes' actions as some of his behavior was stalkerish. He also turns manipulative when Solene has second thoughts about their relationship. The film should have spent more time with the supporting characters. Most of them don't have an impact until the third act, like Solene's daughter Izzy, played by Ella Rubin. Solene's friend Tracy, played by Annie Momolo, needed a bigger role instead of Solene's advice angel. I liked how Daniel, played by Reed Scott, looked out for Solene when her relationship flooded the media. It's a positive example of how exes look out for each other, but he needed to be involved more. Aside from his direction to the actors' romantic chemistry, Michael Showalter's best direction focused on the stunning visuals and locations. The film's tender moments are beautifully shot, with a warm and inviting cinematography that enhances the romantic atmosphere. Showalter's notable direction happens in the scene where Solene and Hayes share their first kiss. The scene has a sharp and effective quiet tone. You don't see that enough in films. They're both willing to be vulnerable with one another, especially Hayes. Male emotions are not focused on enough in the media, which Gallatin deserves more credit for. Solene and Hayes' relationship is up to debate regarding the topic of age gap relationships. Age gap relationships are okay, just as long as they make sense. The narrative becomes somewhat predictable, relying on familiar romantic tropes and conflicts that have been seen in numerous films before. The ending is repetitive as people throw criticism at Solene. I also think that the character should have had a different turnout in the climax. I thought this movie would be a predictable rom-com, but it incorporates more realistic themes than you'd think. The dialogue is written naturally, showcasing realistic conversations between characters. Showalter's approach to the subject matter provides a resonating story for all viewers, even if the narrative sometimes treads familiar grounds. Happiness is one of the most important aspects of life. We spend a lot of time trying to figure ourselves out. In any relationship, be sure that it makes sense. Overall, I like The Idea of You and I recommend it. I would have preferred a different ending. What did you think of The Idea of You? Did it surprise you? Speaking of surprises, you'll be surprised for my next movie review. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.